All right, let's try again. Live again. Let's check these comments. Bam. Okay, cool. I could write it to the comments. So now we could do, we're rocking and rolling. We could do what we came here to do. All right, so I'm gonna talk a little bit because we waiting some time for some people to hop in. But right now we about to do a little bit of MMA Smash Talk. MMA Smash Talk is I want to interact with you guys. I got 3 questions that I'm gonna ask about UFC. But feel free to ask me any questions. Feel free to give any input. All right. We're gonna just take out about another 30, 60 seconds before we get into it. So just quick mentions. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time is MMA Smash Podcast. That's featuring myself, Jose Otero, the Sleeping Giant, with my co-host, Jose Otero. Co-host myself. This is what happens with live. Things happen. With my co-host, Will Colazzo. It's not two of me, all right? It's me, Will Colazzo, and UFC veteran Chris Cope. All right? So on Tuesdays, we're thinking of doing this UFC Smash Talk. This Tuesday, it's myself. Other Tuesdays, it may be the other host. And we're going to talk UFC. We want to hear from you guys. So if there's anybody out there, let me know my audio is good. Drop me a comment. I see some viewers. I don't see comments, though. Let me know you guys are there. Let me know I'm doing this right. Somebody leave a comment. All right, so we're going to be getting into, give you guys a little more. We're going to change the banners around. All right, boom. So now we're about to get into this UFC Smash Talk segment, all right? UFC 249 just ended. It was incredible. It was spectacular. I want to know what you guys think. Somebody tell me what they thought about UFC 249. Let me check my page real quick, and we're going to get into it. I'm just going to start rolling. The questions that we're going to be talking about today for people that are watching currently right now. Just killing a little more time. All right, so we're going to talk about what's next for the 135 division. As you guys know, Henry Cejudo retired this weekend after defeating Dominic Cruz. Second question will be, what do you guys think is going to happen or can happen with the whole heavyweight division? We got a champion, Stipe Miocic, who originally said he wasn't going to defend his belt. A couple of things occurred. Different things are being talked about. We'll talk about that in a second. And then lastly, what you guys think is next for the whole 155 division? We got 4 or 5 top contenders and a champion that, pretty much anyone can face each other, and it would be exciting. Let me check this comment thing, make sure it's going right. Let's see. I need a comment check. I see eyes. I need someone to drop me a comment. It's a comment check, all right? But that's my comment. I want to put your guys' comment up here. We're also going to be doing a little bit of little bit of screen sharing. Okay, I got some cool things to show you regarding our questions that we'll get into, but not yet, guys. Just not just yet. All right, just a little bit more. We'll kill another 30 seconds, and then we'll get into it. So let's talk about the programs to come. Every Thursday, we got a podcast. MMA Smash Podcast featuring myself, the Sleeping Giant, Will Colazzo, UFC veteran Chris Cope. On Go to Facebook.com, look for MMA Smash Podcast. We'll be doing monthly interviews with professional fighters, UFC fighters. It's going to be awesome. We got a UFC legend lined up for our first one. It's going to be a surprise. We'll make some announcements next week. We reached out to him, and it was a blessing. He said yes. So we'll let you guys know who that is next week, because we got to reach out to him, pick a date. That's good for him. But, we'll be bringing you guys an interview once a month. We'll be bringing you guys post UFC reactions in a podcast on MMA Smash Podcast. All right. Right now, we're streaming on my personal page, and we're streaming on MMABUG Podcast. That was my former podcast, which I no longer do, but the page is still active. It's still an entertainment page, right? All right. So there's no viewers. First time doing Smash Talk. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? We're building off our fan base. But just so you guys know, if you see the post recording, MMA Smash Talk is designed to get down with our viewership. All right. During our podcast, we got all types of topics and discussions to go over. So we don't always get to interact with our fans as much as we want to. All right. MMA Smash Talk will be every Tuesday, 8 or 9 o'clock, streaming live. You guys could give your inputs. You know, since UFC 249, I've had lots of conversations with people on the internet about all the different aspects of UFC 249. So where are you guys now? Whatever, that's part of the live game. I'm going to wait another 30 seconds, and then I'm just going to get into the show. I might have to answer my own questions. Checking Facebook. You know what I should do? I could tag some peeps. That's what I do. That's what I hear people do. They tag peeps, right? So just give me 30 seconds. We'll tag some people up, see if we get some people bored during their quarantines to come kick it with us. Oh, that's gonna cause some echoes, huh? Let's see what we got here. I know my boy Andrew V wanted to tune in. He was playing some Fallout 76. Video games can be distracting. Let's see what we got here. Let's tag some more people, see what these people doing. These guys love to talk fights. Anybody loves to talk fights, hop on, feel free. Tell me what you guys think. Huh? What's going on? What's going on, New York? Bear with me, people. We're about to get into it. Just sharing this around. All right, so you know what I'm saying. I got things to do tonight. We run until 9:30, so I'm just gonna start the show. It's our first show. We don't got viewers yet. It's okay. I've been in this game for a while. It's a new show. I understand how it works. We'll evolve. I mean, I see some eyes. There's people watching, but nobody wants to say nothing. Somebody say hello. That's what the show is for. You know, I would go on with the show, but it's more about I want to hear what you guys want to say. You guys get to hear what I got to say on Thursdays. So you know what? Maybe if we start putting some stuff into the stream and get some attention. All right. This Saturday, this is a little mean to say because I cared that Henry retired, right? When Henry retired, I was a little sad. I know he's the triple, I'm sorry, triple C king. He's the cringe king, some people call him. So what do you guys think? Did you guys care he retired? Did you guys not care he retired? Oh, that fight was crazy. What you guys think about the stoppage? What's going on, everybody? Streaming the 2 pages right now. I'm trying to figure out if there's 2 separate comment sections and whatnot. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. So again, guys, Thursdays is MMA Smash Podcast on MMA Smash Podcast Facebook page. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's coming to iTunes. We just started last Thursday. It's a new show. On Friday nights, I got the After Hours show with Joe and Steve, my buddy Steve. Also got another little surprise podcast coming. I'll let you guys know about that at the appropriate time. Just give a little bit more time. Apologize, guys. For the people hanging on, just let me know you're there because we'll start it with you guys. I'm just waiting for that first comment. All right, so we're going to spend some of the questions on the page. All right. So I want to know what you guys think. What you guys think about this UFC 135 division right now? As you guys know, the king retired, right? So if he retired, that means we got a vacant belt. What does this mean? We got a top 10 right here. What do you guys think of this top 10? Somebody needs to fight for the new vacant 135 belt. Who you guys think should fight? I think Peter Yang. Well, it's not Peter. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. But Yang. I definitely think Yang needs to be in there. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing Yang versus Morales. I don't know. It's probably got to be somewhere between Morales, Sterling, and Yang. Those guys been proving themselves. Yang's hot right now. Sterling's always been in that top position right there to fight for that belt. Triple C knocked Marlon Morales out. recently. But before that, he was an assassin killer. Everybody was afraid to face him in his division. Not Triple C, though. And Triple C cleaned up his division and retired a happy man with a gold medal and 2 championships. Check these comments again, see what we got going on. All right, we don't got nobody live. I'm gonna wait a couple more seconds. I'll just roll into question 2 and 3. You know, you got to give it a shot. This is what we do. We give it a shot. It's a new service. It's a new page. So it is what it is. I'm still gonna keep trying this. I know it's gonna pick up. Eventually, there'll be a lot of you guys. I mean, all day you guys love to talk MMA, so maybe I chose a bad time. Could have been my fault. I'm also late, so apologies for starting late. I also don't even know if I'm doing this correctly. Waiting for some comments. All right, so the next question we're gonna roll into is I'm just gonna run through it real quick and then sign off. Probably leave the recording up. Maybe take it down. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll leave it up. You guys catch it 1 or 2 in the next week. Second question. Before I tell you guys what I think. Somebody, oh, we got somebody. Oh, look who it is. Bobby Campbell, 7-time pro world champion. One of the best in the world. Probably the best on Long Island, arguably. There's a lot of good guys. No disrespect to any guys. But Bobby Campbell, people know who Bobby Campbell is, right? And he's talking about Keith Peterson. On Saturday, during UFC 249, Keith Peterson was the referee who made the stoppage that Dominic was upset about. And yeah, I think Dominic was being a little bit of a crybaby. I got to agree with that, Bobby. I like Dom. He's a good guy. But on the same note, Keith Peterson is a good guy too. You know, I met Keith Peterson a few times. I got to, I got to vibe with him, conversate with him. I know people that know him, and he's a real good guy. He takes his job really serious. And regardless of what Dominic felt about how he smelled, I honestly would ever think that Keith would drink on the job. He takes his job really serious. He's been doing it. He's one of the longest referees doing this. All right, this guy is not gonna fuck around. He's not gonna do that. All right, so I think Dominic might be a little mad. It is what it is. These things happen, Guys don't like their stops. It is what it is. But yo, thanks for that shout out. Thanks for that comment. What you think of the stop, Bobby? You think it was a good stop, right? I'm sure you do. Keith's the man. I mean, right before that, Keith was doing he did the Joanna Zhang fight, you know? He wouldn't be doing a high profile fight like that if he wasn't highly respected in his organization. So it is what it is. It's unfortunate he got a bad rap with what Dom said. It's real unfortunate. Keith's a good guy. And he takes his job really serious, honestly. He's really passionate about his job. But all right, let's get back into some more stuff. So we're going to move on to the second question, right? So now this second question has a little bit of backstory involved in it. Oh, I lost my stream, y'all, for a second. All right, so Steve A originally, he's a first responder. He's a fireman. Originally, he didn't want to defend his belt. He's a man. Every man has the right to do what's right for them. So Stipe decided, he didn't want to concentrate on fighting. What that ended up causing was heckling. All right, so I'm going to read you guys real quick. Let me check the comments real quick before I do. I'm going to read you guys what DC said. Daniel Cormier. This is how he responded to 2 things. The fact that Stipe said he didn't want to defend his belt because he wanted to focus on the pandemic. And the performance in Ngannou. He defeated Rosenstruck. I mean, demolished him. And it was like a minute. Anyway, this is DC's quote. This is what DC posted. If Stipe won't fight, then Francis Ngannou has earned a title fight. Cormier said on UFC 249 post-fight show on ESPN, if somebody is fighting Francis Ngannou for the title, it's going to be me. All respect in the world to Francis Ngannou, but I'm not afraid of anyone. I'll fight anybody on any planet. I love Francis. I think he's a sweethearted person. I would love to do my trilogy with Stipe, But if Stipe won't fight, they're going to take his belt, just like Henry gave up his, and they're going to make a fight between Francis and I for the belt. It's as simple as that. I would rather fight the trilogy fight with Stipe. I think that for everything we have meant to each other, with me winning one and him winning one, that would be great for me. But if he doesn't want to fight, I want to fight my last fight. I want to fight whoever. And if it's Francis Ngannou, then I guess that's who it's going to be. Now, the thing about that is Stipe caught wind of it. And Stipe got really offended. So I'm going to show you guys what Stipe posted, which MMA Smash podcast posted as well. So this is Stipe's response. Let me give you guys a bigger screen. So Stipe responds, I already said I'm going to fight DC. He just likes to make noise. My team is working on securing a training location and dates with the UFC. I have 5 belts at home. I don't need to sit on anything. And if I didn't have a torn retina, I would have already fought and retired DC. DC responds, I'll get right to you in 1 second. DC responds, champ, that's perfect. And all I want to hear, just give me a date. That's it. Let us all know. You said that. You said the fall. When in the fall is all we're asking for. Check the comment section. All right, so I believe there's 2 comment sections because I definitely got alerted about a comment. I'll see here. But so pretty much what happened is Stipe said he wouldn't fight. Ngannou, proved once again he deserves another title shot. And Stipe realizes that, his position could be in jeopardy. So he stepped up and he's saying he's ready. He's ready to go. He's ready to fight DC. So this is exciting. Which fight would you guys would have preferred? I know you guys are not live right now, but this is a pre-recording. You guys can comment after the fact. I'm curious. What would you guys prefer? Would you want to see the Stipe DC trilogy or DC versus Ngannou? Some people try to say that DC might be afraid of Ngannou, and he took offense to that. He flat out said that he ain't scared of nobody. He just wants to fight for that belt. He ain't getting younger. He got one more fight. He wants to get it out and clean up his legacy, which means, we had some recent retires. There's definitely some new retirements on the way. So we're gonna lose some guys. I hate when they retire. I'm selfish. I hate when they retire. We're gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss DC. He was the inspiration. But all right, let's move into this third question. Third question. What's next for the top UFC 155ers? We got so many options. We got Conor, we got Tony, we got Dustin, we got Khabib, we got Justin. That's right, Dustin and Justin. Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. There's so many ways this can go. I wanted to know what you guys think. Since you're not there, I'm gonna tell you what I think and maybe what. I want to show you guys what MMA Smash posted. So I want to show you guys first. This person, I don't even know who this is. Somebody posted this. Made a lot of sense. It got shared onto the Instagram page of Smash. But anyway, he proposes something interesting. He says, pretty easy solution for those clamoring for Khabib versus Tony to happen. Tony versus Conor is the fight to make. Do you guys agree? If Khabib beats Gaethje, you get Tony versus Khabib. Or Conor versus Khabib too. That's true. If Gaethje beats Khabib, you get Gaethje versus Conor or Gaethje versus Tony too. There's no wrong answers there. And he's right. I know right now we got Conor pushing for a fight with Justin. He could have had that fight. Justin was calling him out. He didn't jump on it then. Now he jumped on it. Why? Because he knows this made Justin hot. Conor wants to stay relevant. Tony Ferguson took a huge risk by fighting Justin. He had a title shot with Khabib. He fought Justin. He lost. He lost his title shot. Now Justin gets the title shot. If Justin accepts a fight with Conor, the same thing that happened to Tony can happen to Justin. Justin loses to Conor. There goes his title shot. So it all matters what's more important to Justin. If Justin wants money, the money fight, you could argue Conor's the money fight. But Khabib has become the money too. Khabib will also be a money fight plus a belt. Who gets you more money? I don't know. I don't work for the UFC. But, those got to be the 2 biggest money fights there is. If I was Justin, what I would do, and as a fan, what I would like to see Justin do is fight Khabib. Let's see what happens. And like this person proposes, um, Tony versus Conor sounds like a good fight to make. Sounds like a good fight to make. Because then we could still get those other high-profile fights and squeeze one more really dope fight in. So, tell me what you guys think. So now, based on what I just said, we have some reports and some rumors flying around. And again, this is all rumor mill, so anything can change. Dana's open-minded to the different options. He got a lot of different players on the field. He got a lot of different dates to play with. But what it looks like, according to his public announcement, is he wants the Khabib and Gaethje fight. He writes here, I expect Khabib versus Justin to happen this summer. I don't know if it will be the first one, but it will be on Fight Island. Unless miraculously the world comes back together faster, then I think it's gonna. And he's probably right. It's probably not gonna return to what we think it, what it used to be fast enough, or God forbid at all. So we're adapting to it. We're figuring it out. Oh, we got some people on. I wasn't looking. What's up, everybody? Oh man, it's like a little Team Camera reunion here. What's up, Joel? What up, buddy? I miss you, man. This gym shit is killing me. What's up, Will Colazzo, co-host of MMA Smash Podcast? Let's see what he says. He says Khabib has been roasting Conor on social media. Khabib wants to fight. Yes, that is definitely true. Khabib was highly offended by the comment about hugging legs, I think it was, and he got really pissed about that. Khabib wants all of them. So, we got this weird shit going on. We got Conor begging for for fights, quote unquote. We got Khabib offended, wanting to prove himself. And we got Justin that recognizes he's in a moment right now where he could upset everybody and capture glory. So that's interesting too. Want to give another shout out, another Team Camel member. What up? Oh, wait, actually, I think Joel tagged Jay. I was saying what up to Jay, but that's Joel again. What's up, Joel? I miss all my gym buddies. I'm sure all the fighters out there miss their gym buddies, miss their coaches. We're in a tough time. But I wanted to make this short and sweet. Thank you for the people who commented. Shouts out to everybody. We're going to end this match. Actually, I'll stay on 2 more minutes. I'll ramble on for 2 more minutes just in case somebody want to hop on. Give us some feedback. Tell us about UFC 249. Because you know what? We do have coming up something big. Wednesday and Saturday, we got UFC fights coming up, right? So let's pull up this Wednesday card real quick. How about that? Let's take a peek at that. See if we get more people pop up. So Wednesday, let's pull up the main event. Wednesday's main event is a sleeper. It's not too bad at all. What's interesting is coming off of 249. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Coming off of 249, it's almost difficult to get excited about another card's main event. But don't sleep on this main event. Don't sleep on any of these UFC cards. We got two more cards in Florida, and then it's straight to UFC Island. I thought I put here we go. All right, let's look at this real quick. What we got going on here? Let me make my big head small. There we go. Now my big head is small. All right, let's look at this record right here. Anthony Smith. Quick thing, if you guys don't know, he got an interesting story. Recently, his house was broken into. Some random stranger broke into a house on his block. After breaking into that house, ended up in Anthony Smith's house. He was in his bedroom sleeping with his wife. They heard some screaming. Man was just screaming violently or something aggressively. And he came out. He said he started fighting with the guy. He said the guy actually was getting the better of him. He said it was a young, small guy. So he was shocked. But eventually he was able to hold him down, get police. Police came. He wasn't a gun owner. Had he been, he might have shot the guy. Being as he wasn't a gun owner, he had to use hand-to-hand. So he describes how he was a little nervous at first because he said that he hit the guy with everything he had, every move he could think of, every MMA technique. And he said the guy would not stop coming at him. He said eventually the guy gassed out a little bit. He's able to mount him, pin him, wait for police. Let me check comments real quick. Make sure I'm not missing out on nobody. So anyway, we got Smith versus Teixeira. I got Smith on this. I don't know what you guys got. It's a good fight. Teixeira is he's kind of the fighter that he'll win most of his fights, but he does take some L's. He's been knocked out a few times. Don't quite know what to expect. Smith was kind of like on the rise. He was hot. Then he fought Jones, and he fought Jones very flat. He was very flat, very lackluster in that fight. So I don't know how I feel about him yet. He gotta get my energy back, you know. But this could be that fight because I think he learned his lesson from that John Jones fight. Even he said it. He didn't go for it enough. He felt he didn't try at all. So I think he's gonna be coming with a lot to prove this time. So what we got here? We got a record of 33 wins, 14 losses versus 30 wins, 7 losses. So we got two really experienced guys. Win breakdown. Smith has a 91% finish rate. Teixeira has an 83% finish rate, which that's really important statistics. That means we're going to have a fight that's probably not going to go to the scorecards. And it's two men that are going to be constantly looking for the finish. Not guys who get a finish. I'm talking about guys who look for the finish constantly. We got 18 knockouts versus 17 knockouts, 12 submissions versus 8 submissions. Very, very, very tight matchup. 2 decisions versus 5 decisions. Smith is 4-1 since moving to light heavyweight. Teixeira's on a 3-fight win streak. Noticeable wins too. I like Krylov. Krylov's he's a dope fighter. Any win against him is a big win. Smith looked much better against Gustafsson. It was a much better win for him, but I still feel like he has more to give. I still think he's working out some kinks. But he's gonna shape up to be dope. I mean, he's already a dope fighter. I'm looking forward to this fight. The whole card's pretty good. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little mini cast rendition of UFC Smash Talk, brought to you by MMA Smash Podcast. Next time, I hope to see more people on. Thank you, everyone who commented. I'll be back on next Tuesday. Just so you guys know, tomorrow's UFC on ESPN. After UFC, myself and Will Colazzo, hosts of MMA Smash Podcast. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Trying to get this up here. All right. We will be doing a post UFC reaction from now on. After every single UFC, me and Will, and the times Chris Cope could join us, we'll be on giving post UFC reactions. So that means we got one for you guys Wednesday night, and we got more for you guys Saturday night after that UFC, which is Overeem versus Harris. That's awesome. Not going to talk about that now because we're going to talk about that on the podcast Thursday with my co-hosts, Will Colazzo and Chris Cope. All right. So if you want to find out about that card, talk, and follow the podcast Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Excuse me. Go to Facebook, MMA Smash Podcast, like the page to see the show. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, yeah. And Tuesdays, we're going to be doing this UFC Smash Talk from the hosts' personal pages. Talking about different stuff so you guys can get to know us and spend some time with us asking questions and directly interacting. All right. I know some of you may catch the pre-recording, so I hope you enjoyed the show. And hold on, there might be a comment that just came in before we sign out. All right, I'm still learning this, so if I miss somebody's comments, that may have occurred. I apologize. Thank everyone that tuned in, and I'll see you guys some more. Signing out, Sleeping Giant, Jose Otero, co-host of MMA Smash Podcast. This was Smash Talk with the Sleeping Giant, brought to you by MMA Smash Podcast. Enjoy your night, guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow with my buddy Will Colazzo.